Hi, my name is Coldbear and let's start with Conan Exiles. This is an online multiplayer survival game with mounts and mounted combat set in the lands of Conan the Barbarian. Here you will enter an open world sandbox and play together with friends or, with creepy strangers as you build your own home or even a shared city. You will have to survive freezing cold, explore loot-filled dungeons, develop your character from a lonely peasant to a mighty barbarian and fight to dominate your enemies in epic siege wars. People on Steam are talking that the game is a bit buggy and that can be annoying, but it also has boobs in it and for this you can forgive almost everything. Planet Zoo. This is one of the darkest and most disturbing games I have ever played. The psychological horror element and the suffering this game immerses you in is almost unbearable.
Wait, what? Are you sure you are talking about Planet Zoo?
Yes, let me finish. That is because Planet Zoo are among other few zoo management games where you are legally allowed to torture animals. You can make an enclosure too small and put tens of giraffes in it. You can take away water or starve them to death. You can also set them free and look at how they are panicking. This is a horrible game.
Are you serious?
No, of course I'm kidding. This is a great title for every sim management game lover and can actually inspire the love for nature. Or hatred, you never know. Death's Door. Overwhelmingly positive review score should really inspire your curiosity. Here you control a crow, some kind of avian grim reaper, but your job of reaping souls of the dead might get monotonous. Suddenly your assigned soul is stolen and you must track down a desperate thief to a realm untouched by death, where creatures grow far past their expiry date and overflow with greed and power. Well, this place sounds like a parliament of every country. You will have a vast array of melee weapons, various arrows and powerful magic to overcome a fantastic bunch of beasts and demigods. The land is full of twisted inhabitants and countless secrets, just like Parliament. Anyway, you'll experience a somber yet darkly comedic tale, uncovering the secrets behind the flow of souls, the role of the crows, and the origin of the potato salad man himself. Well, probably not the latter. I'm just kidding. Or am I? Banished. In this city-building strategy game, you control a group of exiled travelers who decide to restart their lives in a new land. They have only the clothes on their backs and a cart filled with supplies from their homeland. Because they are banished. The townspeople are your primary resource. They are born, grow older, work, have children of their own, and eventually die. Keeping them healthy, happy, and well-fed are essential for making your town grow. Building new homes is not enough. There must be enough people to move in and have families of their own. Game is quite relaxing, so if you are tired of battles, or let's be fair, battles are not your strongest side, Banished is the game of your choice. Beautiful landscapes, the season cycle, calm music, several bottles of beer, and a bowl of delicious potato salad is everything one can need to chill for a few days. The Wolf Among Us. This is a gritty, violent, and mature thriller based on the award-winning Fables comic books. Here you will discover that a brutal, bloody murder is just the beginning where your every decision can have enormous consequences. And it's not only what you choose to do will affect your story, but when you choose to do that as well. Also, you don't need to know anything about the comics this game is based on, because events in this story are set before the events seen in the first book. And this game gives you an option to beat up practically anyone you don't like. Sadly, you can't import that energy-sucking coworker of yours in this game, but hey, you can beat him up in real life instead. Huh? Well, if you are stronger than him. If not, just smile, kiss his ass, and blame your genes. The Hunter. So, if you don't like animals but love plants, this is one of the best games you can try. Animals are mortal enemies of plants, so in this game you can help the greenery by killing everything that has legs. Yeah, free those forests, outskirts and clearings from the animal pest so those beautiful plants could grow in peace and make joy for your eyes. Eradicate everything that moves and get fun rewards. You can take parts of the animals and showcase them in your personal museum. How cool is that? Well, actually to hunt anything here will be a challenge because this game is as realistic as possible. Ask yourself a question. How many times you have been walking in the forest in your lifetime? And how many times have you seen a moose or a deer in the wild? Yeah, I thought so. So you can imagine how the hunter treats its players, with miles of lush vegetation and zero animals in sight. Once I spent 40 minutes until I saw my first deer, and then of course I missed the shot. But I don't mind, I like walking around in those beautiful landscapes. Plants are awesome. Also, jokes aside, I should probably say that actually I love animals and I am against hunting for fun in real life, as I am against stealing cars as we do in GTA 5, but this is a game. It's not real. Kill them all. Save the plants. Eastshade. Nothing's shady about this game, in fact it's hard to find a more beautiful game like this. Here you are a traveling painter, exploring the island and capturing the world on your canvas. Talk to the inhabitants, learn about their lives, make friends and help those in need. Visit cities, scale summits, unearth mysteries and discover forgotten places. Although as I always say, if you are used to killing stuff in games, you will find the lack of violence here really disturbing. You will find no enemies to maim, hack or slash, nobody to shoot, no dripping blood or intestines on the floor, and no usual possessed undead babies climbing on the ceiling. So keep in mind that all of this friendliness may really shock you. Play it on your own risk. Blacksad. This is a gloomy game set in the New York City of the 1950s. In the world of anthropomorphic animals, you will play as Blacksad, a private detective, and you will have to untangle the secrets of Mysterio's disappearance. This sinister case will take you to the darkest, most dismal depths of New York, where you will immerse yourself in an eerily dark adventure. Game is based on comic books, but if you don't know them, it's not a problem. It's probably even better to not have any untimely bias. People on Steam are talking that this is a very interesting game with a satisfying deduction mechanic, probably one of the best among other detective games. Although keep in mind that the game is short, it will take you about 9 hours to finish it. Spirit of the North. This is a single-player, third-person adventure game inspired by the mysterious, breathtaking landscapes of Iceland. The story takes root from various pieces of Nordic folklore. Here you play as an ordinary red fox whose story becomes entwined with the guardian of the Northern Lights, a magical spirit fox. As you journey over the mountains and under red-stained skies, you'll discover more about your companion and the land left in ruin. The game is uniquely designed to have no dialogue or narration. You know, foxes do not talk. Or do they?
What does the fox say?
I'm sorry, you probably forgot the song exists, but now it will be stuck again like an earworm in your head for a long time. You're welcome. So Spirit of the North is an adventure game with strong puzzle elements, so be sure you like to use your IQ, if you have one. Bum Simulator. It's finally time for you to become a homeless person. Go through the trash containers, get into bloody fights with other bums and test out all the mouthwash liquids for the precious alcohol. Build a cardboard house, get some liver infection and wear the same clothes for at least a year. If you wet them with your piss, it's even better. So it's finally time to live your dream. No job to worry about, no annoying wife or children. You are your own boss and smith of your own destiny. And then, after years of struggle, try this game. Or you can skip the first part completely and just play the game right from the start, although in this way you can't tell if this is a realistic game, so think about becoming homeless anyway. Maybe it's worth it. Bum Simulator is set in an open world, so you can be homeless any way you want. Also keep in mind that among the tags of this game is psychological horror and sexual content, so I guess don't play Bum Simulator with your kids. And now let's check out the GoG sale. This time we are getting Strategy Sale with Supreme Commander, Old World and Disciples, and Weekly Sale with Hero Hour, Iris and the Giant, Welfaris and many others. You will find the link to the sale in the description below. All the games on GoG are DRM free and refunds are supported up for 30 days. Thank you for watching, have a nice day and I'll see you next time.
Bye.